The New York Jets are doing some weird things. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Jets with Tigo. My name is Tigo, and am I the only one who's starting to see a interesting trend about the New York Jets? As we know, the Combine is going on right now. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. I talked about 20 players that we should keep an eye on. 5 wide receivers, 5 interior defensive linemen, 5 offensive tackles, and 5 interior offensive linemen. But we have a great opportunity to meet with a ton of prospects and to do a ton of things. But your time matters at the Combine because you don't have an infinite amount of time when you're at the Combine. You have to meet with players that you think you're going to be interested, players that you think are going to be available at your picks, players that you would want to come up for, and players that you would be willing to trade back for. Right? You have a limited amount of time. And when we look at the New York Jets and we look at their roster, what's the one position that we look at and say, you know what? Maybe let's not interview these guys. It's quarterback. Maybe let's not have an interview with Caleb Williams. Well, the New York Jets are one of only 9 teams to interview Caleb Williams. Well, maybe let's not talk about Jayden Daniels and have a meeting. The New York Jets are one of only 8 teams to meet with Jayden Daniels. And let's be very clear. The number of teams that Caleb and Jayden is meeting makes sense, right? It's right in and around the range of teams that they should meet. When a player is considered a top 5 pick, they don't tend to meet with all 32 teams. There's no point in doing that because they're not going to fall that far. You're only really going to meet with the players and teams in position to come and get you. We saw a great example of that with Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia last year. He refused to meet with any team that wasn't in the top 10. It was a waste of his time, and truthfully, it was. He went 9th overall to the Philadelphia Eagles, and he should have gone higher if it wasn't for, the being a part of a situation where a guy died, right? But why are the Jets meeting with Caleb Williams and Jayden Daniels? If a report comes out that they have met with Drake Maye, I'm done. Because that would have to mean that the New York Jets are seriously considering jumping up for a quarterback. And let me be clear. I like the quarterbacks in this round. I have 2 first-round grades on the quarterbacks in this class in Caleb Williams and Drake Maye. Not the biggest fan of a guy like Jayden Daniels, but I get it. He's going to be a top 5 pick. I get it. Quarterbacks, they jump up boards. But this is not the year for the New York Jets to be looking at a quarterback. If you want a quarterback, go look at Jordan Travis in the 4th or the 5th round. If you want a quarterback, go look at Sam Hartman in the 7th round. If you want a quarterback, go look at Michael Pratt in the 3rd round. I get it. You might want to start looking at a quarterback for the future, but not in the 1st round. Not even in the 3rd round unless we trade back out of 10. The only way the New York Jets are legitimately going to have a shot at Caleb Williams, Drake Maye, or Jayden Daniels is if they trade up. And this is not the draft to trade up for a quarterback. Look, this is not a report. I got no information on this. I'm just connecting the dots. And you know what? Some of these dots are kind of scary. What is going on in Florham Park? What are these guys thinking? Is it just a massive smokescreen? I don't know. But if I don't hear the fact that they're meeting with guys like Talise Fuaga, Jackson Powers Johnson, just all of the interior offensive linemen, all of the tackles, all of the wide receivers, I'm going to blow a gasket. Somebody let me know in the comments section below why I don't need to be freaking out. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Hit the like button if you are also as confused as I am with why the New York Jets are meeting with Caleb Williams and Jayden Daniels. Go Jets! I have no idea what's going on.